This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in Liverpool. It's the open workout ahead of Callum Smith versus John Ryder Saturday evening. With me, $1 Million Crolla, Anthony Crolla. Anthony, first and foremost, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I just obviously a few weeks since the fight. Been enjoying retirement, but I've been mad busy like with all sorts of things. So today's one of the first days where I've had a few hours free and I've not saw the boys and that, so I've come down, had a coffee with Paul Smith, Liam and that, and then I've just watched a bit of the public workout and then go back home, mate, and that's it. I'm working the fight Saturday, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a top show. There's some great fights on the card.
I was going to ask you about retirement, but you're saying you've been busy and you've had bits and bobs going on. You're working the fight Saturday. Has it sort of not had time to sink in yet?
Yeah, you're right. It's not hit me proper yet and I said that it won't because I've just been so busy with things and trying to set things up. And no, I'm happy. I'm really happy, but I have been so busy. So it's not like I've had time to think. I've not got that routine. I've done the odd bit of training, but I've been enjoying my food a little bit as well. So. It's not kicked in of like, you're no longer a fight, but I know like that's it. I've not been thinking, I want to get back into the gym, want to start punching. Like I said, I've done the odd bit of training, but not punching. Helping coach, train the lads, and that's it, mate.
Final bit on your final fight. When that final bell went, did it feel like the right time? Yeah. Obviously, it was a close fight, got the win, but did it feel like the right time?
Without a doubt. I was saying it at the time. It was. I knew it 3 or 4 rounds in. I mean, I honestly believe I could fight tomorrow and I'd make much easier work of it than I did that night. Like, I definitely thought I'd done enough. There was a few people online who did it, but I definitely thought I'd done enough, but I made such hard work of it. But I think I underestimated the whole emotions and stuff. I didn't think it bothered me whatsoever. It did. And that shown in my performance. But, no disrespect to my opponent at all as well, He give it everything, but I knew 100% it was the right time.
Are you just taking things as they come now? You've got the punditry work. You mentioned you're going to be still in and around the gym doing bits and helping out the boys. Is it just a case of taking things as it comes?
I've been around the gym, my own gym, with the amateurs, fighter train myself, and like I say, I'm busy trying to do stuff with the schools and stuff like that. So I'll be very busy with that, and I'll give Joe, a spare set of hands for him there whenever he needs us. But I said it like before the fight, I'll always be involved and I'll always be around it. Definitely, I had to pop down today.
Let's talk about why we're here. Callum Smith defends his WBA Ring Magazine titles against John Ryder Saturday night. Big ask for John Ryder, but the momentum he's got, probably not a better time for him to jump in and fight for a world title.
Of course, and these opportunities arise, you know what I mean? It's it'd be crazy to turn it down. He's fighting for the best prizes in the sport, and fair play to John. He was mandatory, and he's earned his shot. He's had some great wins. He's on a great run, and I like John Ryder. I think lovely style, very cute on the inside, and I like the way he's come back as well from losing British title fights, and I like John a lot. And at the same time, obviously Callum, my loyalty's like with Callum. He's a good friend, and he's wanting those huge fights. You start talking your names, your Canelos, your Golovkin, but first he's got to get past John Ryder, and he looked fantastic in training, what I've seen of him for it. I'm hearing he does, and I expect him to put on a great performance Saturday, but he won't be overlooking John Ryder.
I was just about to bring that up. It seems like, in the build-up to this fight, we've almost in the media been guilty of talking about everything but John Ryder. We've been talking about Kovalev, we've been talking about Canelo, all these fights. But you've got to take this fight seriously, and I'm sure if you've seen of him, Callum Smith will be 100% focused Saturday night.
Of course he has. He's had a great camp, seen the sparring. He's brought very good sparring in stylistically for John Ryder. Joe always does a great job of that. I've seen the sparring he's brought in. A lot of similarities to John Ryder. And like I said, I like John Ryder. I think he's cute the way he's on the inside. He's relaxed. I think he's not the biggest super middleweight, but he uses that as an advantage. He's very strong physically. Don't call him the gorilla for nothing, did he? So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the fight. But you mentioned then the names that got mentioned. They mean nothing if Callum doesn't get past John Ryder on Saturday. But I believe he'll go out there. He'll be very professional. He'll do a great job.
Callum, aside from the obvious talent, is an absolute freak at 168. He's so big. Joe Gallagher told Andy a couple of weeks ago he would only go 175 for the right fight. He doesn't need to. From what you've seen of him, is he still making that weight somehow easily?
Yeah. Listen, don't make it easily. He's never made it easy, but he makes it well, and that's genuine. Like whether people believe it or not, I see fighters in the gym. I'd say nearly near every fighter in the gym struggles more to make the weight than what Callum Smith does. That's God's honest truth. He is a freak at the weight, but he's not one of them who has to crash a load of weight. I think that Callum's naturally a pretty slim lad, which helps, but huge frame. And listen, he's certainly big enough to go up to light heavy, but no, he makes the weight well, and that's the God's honest truth. Not many people believe me, and people listening to this probably don't, but he honestly does.
Elsewhere on the card, there's a lot of very well matched domestic fights. We've got Glover Billum Smith, Fowler Scarf, Farrell Masha Dodd. What fight stands out for you? Which one are you most looking forward to on the bill?
I'm not just saying it, your man, he was still over there, and there's a trainer there. Tennyson Craig Evans. I can't wait for that. Honest to God, I think I'm a fan of James, and I know Craig as well. But he fought Shafiq last time out, and it was a shame. It was on early in the card over in the Lomachenko-Campbell night, and he scored a big knockout. But that was one up into a great fight, and again, I cannot wait for that. He's really in a bad fight, James Tennyson and Heaven. That'll be a great fight between those two lads. And I was just saying it. I am not saying it because James over there. That's the fight I'm looking forward to most on the card. But you mentioned loads there. The Glover, the Billum Smith. That's another top fight. There's some great domestic fights, on the card. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the bill you just mentioned. Obviously, Ant Fowler, Scarf. He's coming off a big win. And mate, there's some good fights on the show. I'm really looking forward to it as a fan, and to have one of the best seats in the house and made up.
Before I let you go, Ant, another fight on Sky Sports this weekend. Deontay Wilder, rematch with Wilder-Ortiz, the WBC heavyweight world title. When the fight was first made, people were quite dismissive of the fact that Wilder got rid of him last time, even though he had spots of trouble. But as it creeps closer, people are starting to get drawn in again, and no one can quite make their mind up, really. What do you see? How do you see that fight playing out?
I think he had more than spots of trouble last time. I think it was Wilder, you got to take your hat off to him, because he was... to come through what he come through against Ortiz, for me, who I've said for a while, technically he's the best heavyweight on the planet. You do worry about his age, and he's another 18 months, 2 years older than the first fight. I can't think when the first fight was, but it's definitely over 12 months, isn't it? I know he's got a new haircut, but that doesn't deny, and there's no denying as well. Everyone thinks he's older than what they say, but I think you've got to favour Wilder because of what happened in the first time, but you can't sleep on Ortiz. He is a class act, and technically very, very good. Like I said, I believe he's the best heavyweight technically, but I just believe the age is going to catch up with him. He can't go on forever.
And I'm going to let you go, but thank you very much as always for speaking of Boxing Social.